we are not live.
Not live. Recording today.
So we've had some meltdowns this morning. Our computer died at like, what was it, like 9:59? 9:59. And
The
sometimes
motherboard crashed.
yes, sometimes we get it and it comes back, and today it does not come back.
Right.
So
Yeah,
so we cannot do the Zoom calls today, which
Right.
means we do have an awesome Mindful Minute with Julie and some tips that will be on tomorrow's show.
hopefully.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
The last day in Studio A is not going so well.
Yeah, the technical,
Right.
the tech department here at Levitt is going to try to get our computer re-imaged.
Right.
But that's fine.
That's okay.
So today's show sponsored by.
Sponsored by Nizinsky Farm. You can check out their website right here in Turner on Route 117. You can order from them and pick up food and help support a local business.
Also tonight, it's the big night. We are on 207.
207, we hit the big
teasers this morning.
Yeah, my father texted me at 6:30.
Yes, and we both get a text from Patrick Hartnett,
Right,
our old principal
PSH,
there.
the big man over at the Octels.
Yep, he's ready. So hopefully that'll be good.
Yeah.
El President, our own.
Oh
El
yeah,
Presidente
I'll
sent a
talk about
message.
that. He asked me to just speak on a couple comments. He said, "Stay calm. Everything's going to be okay." Our leadership team meets tomorrow. We're going to discuss the academic plan moving forward. Mr. Davis and I will both be in on that discussion, so see how that goes. Also, and we kind of had this conversation. Christian Felly dropped by the studio just for a second. We talked to him. In times like this, it's a good time to appreciate what you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, some extra time with family, just some of the little things in life that maybe, it's going too quick for you to appreciate those and control what you can control. There's a lot of stuff that's out of our control. So we need to kind of let that stuff go and just focus on what we can focus on.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people appreciated the snow yesterday. We will get to that later. Your snowman
Yes, we
entries.
will.
So many entries. Social media guru Morgan Hickson was very busy with that.
Yes, she was. I got to talk just for a minute. I have an announcement from UMaine. The Consider Engineering program, which some of our juniors take part in. It's a summer camp they run up there in July, where if you want to get into the engineering program, you can go up there and kind of spend a week experiencing some of that stuff. They still are going to take applications. The applications are due April 15th, so they said proceed as you normally would, and as of right now, they are planning on still going with their July summer program until they hear differently from the university. So if you need some information on that, you can email me, Michael.Hathaway at mscd52.org, or you can email your science teacher if you want.
I have to send an update to Ruby Haylock, an apology that we never checked in with you when it came to the Girl Scout cookie discussion. She's the queen of Girl Scout cookies here, and she did say that there are more orders for Thin Mints than for
Samoas?
the Samoas. However,
Proving my point.
proving your point perhaps, but also proving that I beat you in the debate, since the less popular cookie won the online poll. Once again, I am the champion.
The people have spoken on who won the debate.
Oh.
I don't think we've seen one email or comment that says Davis won the debate.
Actually, Hickson told me after the show last time that she actually thought I had better points, and she supplied some of them.
That's because Hickson came up with your points. You can even come up with your own points.
You know what? We're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep the show moving. Brooke Newton from the middle school wanted us to remind people that they are coming out with a weekly mental health newsletter.
Correct.
It's gonna be online. We will put the link in the description
I'm
below.
gonna put something up here on the screen behind you too.
And that's being done by the counselors and social workers that are for MSAD 52.
That is not. Hold on, it's coming.
Oh, there it
There we
is.
go, right there.
And they have something that, if you scroll down a little bit, it mentions
I can do
physical
that.
distancing. And that's something I'm thinking about. We call this social distancing, but like, we can still be socializing. Normally you can socialize in the chat, but not today. Hopefully tomorrow.
Hopefully tomorrow in Studio B.
Yes, yes. This is our last day here.
Last day here. A little sad.
Alright, so next up we have a Zoom interview with Julie that we can't do.
Correct.
So it is time for Morgan
Scratch
Hickson
that off the list.
to give us some updates on social media.
We're gonna move the camera.
A lot of things are happening on the fly here.
All right, so some social media updates. We got a ton of submissions for the snowman yesterday. We got over 100, which is awesome. Pretty soon we'll have that video up on the Buzz Media YouTube channel of all the submissions. We have some top 6 coming in later today. We also have a blog that Buzz Media is running. That's where you guys should be submitting your arts gala submissions to. You can email those to Jamie Gentura. Not me. Don't send them to me.
How was organizing the snowman yesterday, Morgan?
It was a nightmare. I loved all the submissions, but there were a lot. There were a lot of submissions, which is awesome. But I mostly read my emails yesterday and saved photos.
How many?
107, I think we ended up with. Which a lot of that was actually families making multiple snowmen, which is also awesome.
Basketball bracket? You want to tell? I mean, the song bracket?
Basketball bracket.
Well, it's our March Madness bracket.
The March Madness song bracket. So these are the winners that made it on to round 2. I don't know if you can see them.
Alf, you want to?
Yeah, so obviously you got Can't Touch This, MC Hammer won. Sound of Silence also the higher seed advanced. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here, and Leave, which I believe was JoJo. Is that
JoJo,
right?
that's correct.
Right, but we had an upset with the 14 seed all by myself. What did that be? What 3 seed got knocked off?
I think that was Down with the Sickness.
Down with the Sickness. People were not down with the sickness.
No,
clearly.
they were not. It's gone down.
Alive and from a distance, both going. Disappointed that Let Me Clear My Throat didn't beat out Bette Midler. Any day that Bette Midler beats DJ Cool, I think that's an issue.
I'm gonna be really upset if Bette Midler defeats Pearl Jam. So.
I was glad to see even though it's just a slight upset, the Tiffany, I Think We're Alone Now. Glad to see that one advance. Remember that song from when I was a kid?
I think I'm pulling for that over 6'7".
I'm not. I'm not that much of a fan. What else we got there? The 2-7, Don't Stand So Close to Me, Big Police.
And Don't You Forget About Me, the classic from
Simple Minds.
Simple Minds.
Right?
Oh, that could have been our playoff song today, but I just thought of it now. Continuing.
Dancing with Myself, Billy Idol. Proclaimers, 500 Miles.
Yep.
Had an upset, So Far Away. Is that the Eric Carmen?
No.
Or is that
Carole King. That's the Carole
that's
King
the Carole
song.
King, right?
Yes, knocked off.
So Eric
Sicko
Carmen,
Mode.
as you called Eric Carmen, did not make it, right?
No, Eric Carmen did make it all by myself.
Oh, he did. That's all by myself. All
Yeah.
right. Good for Eric Carmen. So yeah, Carole King going up against Gloria Gaynor. I Will Survive.
So that link is going to be posted on many places.
Everywhere.
The blog, the
Many places.
Insta.
Yes.
So how long do they have to submit their votes?
We got a couple days for that. We're gonna. What's today?
Yeah,
got
we'll give
Wednesday?
you to the end of this week.
Friday.
Friday.
Vote
Yeah.
until Friday, and then Friday we're going to reveal the Elite 8.
Yes. So
Alright.
it can happen over the weekend.
Okay.
All right, I think we're ready to call Nicole Marcotte.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
All right, so here's Nicole's
An
plan.
in-studio call.
And Nicole was ready to call in to beg for a plan to survive, but instead, we are going to call her and put her on speakerphone. Hopefully the audio's good. We don't know how things are working today. Hello, Nicole. You might need to speak up. I don't know how loud things are.
Okay.
Nicole, we were going to zoom in, but we still have you here. Your plant is looking thirsty. Did you want to get that picture up on the screen?
Oh yeah.
We do have a picture.
I got a picture.
Nicole, the
I
chat.
can't hear you super well.
Can you hear me? Nicole,
Can you
can
hear
you,
me?
Hello?
can you hear me? Nicole? Nicole?
I would suggest
Yes?
unplugging it and plugging it back in.
Oh, no, she can hear us.
All right.
Is there anything you want to say as we consider the life of your plant right now?
Yes, if you don't water my plant, then you will have dirt all over your hands. The dirt of my beloved plant. You must water it at least.
I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to extend the life of your plant by taking it to Studio B, where we will water it for today, but we may have to we'll see what you can do to keep the plant life going.
Okay. If you take good care of my plant, I might be able to make it worth your while.
How much should I water it? Anything else we need?
I don't know, maybe a quarter of a cup.
All right. Well, we'll water it today. We'll take it to Studio B, and then we'll resume this later. Thank you, Nicole.
Okay, sounds good. Have a good day.
You too.
You see the plants up on the screen there.
Oh yeah, that's her. I guess maybe like the father plant. I don't really know.
Oh yeah, the mother plant.
Say
The
my
mother.
Could be.
The mother.
Okay, and now we are up to what's for dinner.
Oh, all right. You want me to go first?
Yes.
Okay. Let me get the Buzz Media link hopping up there again. Just so we do that. So last night was as we moved through this process of cooking all these fresh meals, we developed a lot of leftovers. So last night was leftover night. So we kind of all went with separate meals. So I had some of the steak tips I had marinated earlier in the week that I'd had with some fried rice, and ended up making a steak sub out of those, which was delicious. A little American cheese, a little bit of mayo, a little bit of ketchup. Steak sub.
Not a big fan of mayo.
I like going light on the mayo, but it was pretty good. So I did that. Sawyer went with Big Taco. So we did that.
How big of a taco?
Pretty big. Like I think they're the 8-inch flour tortillas, so it was pretty good size. Had some burgers, some rice, a blend of cheeses in there.
Nice.
It was pretty good. Jackson went with what he considers his standby peanut butter and Nutella sandwich on white bread.
He's speaking to me.
And then Wyatt went with Wyatt went with a little bit of everything. He was just kind of mowing through everything, and I think finished off with might have been a ham, cheese, lettuce, some type of sandwich like that. So leftover night in the Hathaway house last night.
Nice. I received some comments from viewers that are concerned about my health.
I think you're more healthy than me. But
So you know what? I took that advice and I just made the big salad. And I make like
salad.
like a really big bowl.
Right.
And I just fill it with salad stuff.
Right.
And then the sunflower seeds, a lot of the croutons at the end.
Oh, like the croutons. What kind of dressing?
Just Italian.
Italian. I like Italian dressing. I don't really eat a lot of salad, but
And then after the big salad, I ate an entire thing of crescent rolls. So that was my.
I had some tidbits before I went to bed last night, actually. Side story. When we were going to States one year, you go down to Portland and all the teams, all the coaches meet or whatever. So Jim Thies drove me down that day. So we go to, Doug was with us, Doug Kahn.
Class, love it, legend.
Right. He brings us to the Olive Garden to eat after the meeting, and we get the salad, and neither Doug or I, you get the big bowl of salad. Neither Doug or I eat it, so Jim Thies just ate the whole thing right out of the big bowl.
My salad last night was bigger than that.
Bigger than that.
Oh yeah.
Bigger than an Olive Garden big salad.
Yeah, I'll see it. I'll get a picture of my next big salad.
So that's what's for dinner.
All right, now we're up to the top six.
Top 6 snowman picks. Let me see if I can get these up there.
See if we can get them up. So tough to decide here.
Hold on, wait for it.
Wait for
Wait
it.
for it. A little slow on the technology. Come on. Come on.
We are team.
Number 6 is.
Oh, this is the reading challenge.
Right.
May 2020. Spring is a state of mind. Card there. This is by Mrs. Lashman.
This is Lashman.
That is a quality one, and we like that it keeps people engaged with reading.
Right. And it's got the leather shirt.
Yes.
Perfect.
Number 5. Oh, this is
Steve
Willow.
Snowman.
Willow. So number 1 Levitt fan. Willow was up at 8 yesterday morning working on this for hours.
Way to go, Willow.
Also, Willow and Morgan have a close relationship here via Buzz Media, so I think that might help. But also an homage to the first ever Maine guide from Maine, who was a woman.
Oh, there you
So
go.
thank you, Willow. Number 5.
Here we go. Number 4. Drum roll.
Oh no!
I like the gaping, the mouth, like,
The
oh my
mouth
god,
gaping,
I'm
hit
getting
by
hit by a car.
We had several accidents. We also had some great snowman destruction stories yesterday.
Hands over the face in the back, that's classic.
Yeah, these will all be up on the blog and the Instagram later.
Right? Okay, number 3.
This is the COVID gloves and the mask snowman.
Really an homage to the medical
The medical community and all they've
who's done
done.
such a great job in these troubled times.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Also, I like the hat there too. That's really quality.
That is pretty quality. All right, ready?
is like an actual piece of art right here. This is Megan Goddard sent this in. If I knew more about art, I'd tell you what it is. I think it's
His name's Miguel.
his name is Miguel.
You know what it
Miguel.
reminds me of? You know you ever seen the Spider-Man with the Sandman?
Oh
Like,
yes,
it
it is
sounds like that.
That's
Right?
like the snowman in the same
Right.
way.
That's pretty cool.
Great. All right, we're up to number 1.
I don't know.
3, 2.
No,
Next
no.
one is number 1.
No,
All right.
no. Oh,
There it is.
The Cloutier family.
With the Levitt Hornets.
Look at that. That took some work.
Yes, and the coloring, the dye, that's just beautiful, and it represents everything we've done.
I think they were looking into the sun. Like the boonie hat on the top. That's awesome.
All right.
All right, what are we at now?
We are at Kahoot, which we cannot do.
So we're gonna play Trivial Pursuit today. Correct?
Yes, it's gonna be me versus you, card versus card. I don't know. Did you guys get us a card ready?
No.
Or
No.
Just the cards there.
All right, I'm gonna take one. You take one.
Okay.
I'll review the questions. Make sure they're school appropriate. All right, this is gonna be a good one. So there are 6 questions.
Are we gonna go like you just
Right.
like
So
alternating or what?
Yeah, let me go over the categories. We've got people and places, arts and entertainment,
History.
history, science and nature,
Mhm.
sports and leisure,
And wild card.
and wild card. So we'll
Yep.
just go point system, back
Yep.
and forth,
Yep.
right? Most points wins. You wanna go first?
Sure.
Alright, ready? What religion relies on the goddess Oya to guard the gates of death?
Hinduism?
Hinduism is incorrect.
Oh.
I believe Parkins studies this religion. Parkins, it's voodoo.
Oh.
We have a
voodoo.
buff with voodoo, so 0 for Davis.
Wow, 0.
And
All
we
right.
got
What Manhattan neighborhood enjoyed a famed cultural renaissance in the 1920s?
I do not know. I'm gonna go with I have no idea.
Don't go in faces or anything. I don't
I'm
want
gonna go with Tribeca.
All right, so any of my AP history students would know, and our U.S. History 2 students would know. The answer is. Morgan was listening. It is Harlem, the Harlem Renaissance.
Renaissance.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, but I forget.
All right, still tied up. What do we got next?
Miss Bisco would not be happy with me right now. We get arts and entertainment. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh man, I think you might get this one. What 2000 Mel Gibson movie was savaged in the British press for alleged historical inaccuracies?
It's gotta be the one it's the Scottish one with the.
You're gonna have to
My
name
name
it.
is the epic movie. It's the I keep wanting to say Macbeth, which is obviously incorrect. Braveheart.
Braveheart is incorrect.
No.
It's The Patriot.
Oh, also inaccurate. You know, he's in a lot of inaccurate movies, so
Right.
yeah, The Patriot's terrible.
All right.
Should have got that. All right,
It was a historical inaccuracy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect you to know anything about that.
kids want to watch The Patriot cause. I'm like, no, you can't. It's terrible.
It's pretty good.
What film did Harvey Keitel have the lead in until Francis Ford Coppola fired him on location in the Philippines? Tim Turner knows the answer to this, but we're not. Don't look at him.
I don't. I was just excited. to
Harvey
say that.
Keitel.
Oh,
Francis
he was
Ford
excited as the
Coppola.
Philippines. Yeah.
Man, I have no idea. I'm gonna go with what's the Usual Suspects?
No. Apocalypse Now.
Oh, no kidding.
This is worse
You
than
do that,
Caribbean
Jinter?
Toss.
Yeah, this is worse than Caribbean Rush. We gotta speed it up.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
History.
Yep.
This should be your category, right?
Yep.
Who robbed so many Oklahoma banks in 1932 that the state's bank insurance rate doubled?
It's Babyface something. Is that part right?
I can't tell you that.
It's something Babyface. It's referenced in the Coen Brothers movie where they're.
If you don't
Oh,
get it
Brother
right,
Rocco.
this is gonna be my new nickname for you on the
Oh
show.
no. it's something baby. I don't know his name.
Pretty Boy Floyd.
Oh, pretty boy, let us go.
Which tomorrow, on tomorrow's episode, I will refer to you as Pretty Boy Floyd the
I'm
entire
good
time.
with
Give me
that.
a history question.
What agreement took effect the day the Zapista guerrillas captured 7 Mexican towns in 1994?
In 1994?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
NAFTA.
NAFTA.
These are
All
hard.
right, these are hard.
It's not going well. All right, let's keep going.
What was cosmonaut Vladimir Mikhailovich Komarov the first man to do during a space mission on April 23rd, 1967?
67.
Yep.
Spacewalk.
No, he died.
Oh. Well.
I should have previewed the answers as well, perhaps. But give me a science and nature question.
All right. Where do you stick an auxiliary thermometer? It is appropriate.
Reminds me of a Christmas vacation. But I won't go there. Auxiliary thermometer. Let's go with in the ear.
No, under the armpit.
Armpit.
All right, what do we got?
We have sports and leisure. Whose photo did Andre Agassi tape on his fridge as a reminder to Brooke to get in shape? Brooke being Brooke Shields'
Right,
wife.
Brooke Shields. So it's got to be a female tennis player. Was he being a jerk? I would assume he's trying to who? Say the question one more time.
Whose photo did Agassi tape on his fridge
To motivate his wife?
to get in shape?
That's a terrible thing to do.
I know.
Steffi Graf. I don't know.
Steffi Graf is correct!
Yes!
Of all the questions, you get that one. You know none of the history questions, and you get that one. Alright, give me a sports and leisure.
What sprinter predicted before the 1988 Seoul Olympics, when the gun go off, the race be over?
88.
Yep. When the gun go off, the race be over.
Carl Lewis.
Ben Johnson.
Oh.
So he got busted for
For
steroids.
steroids. Of course he knew he was going to win. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
You could win this thing with this question, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many nipples does Mark Wahlberg have?
3.
Three is correct.
Yes!
I got that answer from there. Give me the last question just for
What conservative
Right.
radio host is the son of Eisenhower's ambassador to India?
Rush Limbaugh.
That is correct.
Yeah,
I
there you
still
go.
get the win.
All right, at least I have a little bit of pride.
All right.
You shouldn't though. Neither one of you should.
Trash talk by Hickson.
Mark Wahlberg, nipple
Let's
guy.
talk about tomorrow's show. We've got we are going to be on 207 tonight. I think we mentioned that.
Right. Oh, I should have mentioned too, because it was supposed to be for Kahoot, but that Trivial Pursuit game was sponsored by Double Z Farm on Upper Street in Turner. Still have plenty of frozen beef and lamb. You can check them out online and set up a pickup.
Yep. Tomorrow we'll be at Studio B. Tomorrow we really want to be back in the chat because that's the best part of the show is being
Right.
live.
207 tonight.
207 tonight.
7 o'clock.
Yes.
Channel 6, NBC. Watch
Yes.
it.
Submit your artwork to Jamie Gentera. Vote in the Sweet 16. These will be showing up on the comments below the video.
Also, shout out to Groover for the
Yes.
intro and outro music.
Yes.
She's doing a fantastic job.
And I think, so we are leaving Levitt. We won't be back here until things have cooled over. So we are going to have our, kind of our goodbye. I'll set this up. And are we ready?
I think we're ready. I think this closes down Studio A
This does shut Studio A today.
on Studio B. Not the end of the morning buzz, but
No.
just
No.
we're gonna work these issues out. Are you ready to go tomorrow?
But, all right.